What's up, everybody? Nikpicks taking a look at just sometimes throughout history where UFC fighters that were dominant, lost, or underdogs just prevailed and got a W. I think there've been some. This is the one sport where upsets often happen. Like it often happens in the UFC. Fights are just so unpredictable, and then when you get guys around the same level fighting, you just never know what could happen. That's why I say tell everybody it doesn't matter that DDP and Sean fought. It doesn't matter that Shemaev beat DDP. It doesn't matter that DDP beat Sean. All of that does not matter. It comes down to individual matchups, each matchup. But looking at the past, they've had some occurrences where severe underdogs have came out on top. I think it's a relevant topic for this week. So looking at it, Renan Barral came in. You see, TJ was a plus 305 underdog. Um, I think Renan Barral had won like 30 fights, 33 fights, it says, in a row. And TJ Dillashaw literally, you know, dominated him. And, he got him out with a fifth round. He wore him down and then got him out with a fifth round KO, which is, I think, fitting for this week, especially with who's fighting. If you look at it, though, just a lot of the times when these dominant fighters come in, the hype is sometimes what is more of, more than the character. So I thought this was a fitting one. Renner Barra was a massive favorite going into the fight. TJ Dillashaw did his job, um, and nobody expected TJ to win that fight. He became the champ. Another instance, Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. I mean, you look at that fight where just a reason of why you tune in on Saturdays, right? Going into the fifth round, Kamaru Usman was minus 5,000 to win the fight going into the fifth round, which is 50 to 1. I mean, that's just crazy odds. I think it's more than that. I think it's like 500 to 1. So you look at that and you look at how it ended. It's just headshot, bang. We know how it ended. Also, you got the Conor McGregor against Nate Diaz. Conor came in as a massive underdog. Um, Nate Diaz, however, got the job done via submission. I just think that was another instance of, a big time dominant fighter or a fighter with a lot of star power, somebody that we thought was untouchable, and we saw him kind of get beat easy. And another one that I'm gonna mention is Sean Strickland against Israel Adesanya. This is another one where you know Sean did an excellent job as an underdog coming in, and I think that that's a big thing with this fight as well is that he has the experience of coming in where everybody thinks you're gonna lose. You're coming in against a fighter that everybody thinks is gonna beat you, and you get the job done. So, not saying it's gonna happen this week, but those are some instances of UFC upsets. Y'all let me know what y'all think about them.